I don't really know why everyone's here. What are you looking at? Right, okay, well, hello, my name is Captain Jack Sparrow. Good to see you, everyone. Okay, so, okay, so, hello. It's very loud, isn't it? Okay, well, my name is, I'm Nick Palm. Nice to see you guys. My talent is not music. Most people are like, so what are you going to play? Are you going to have your guitar out? I was like, no. Because I'm not really musical. I can pretend on Fridays. How many of you guys have been to Pharmacy Chapel? Of course, everybody. So I can pretend on Fridays and some other days. But I'm not really that musical, but I do have this propensity to actually talk in different voices, so I do that a lot. And Captain Jack Sparrow just happens to be one of my favorites. I like it. In fact, people think Johnny Depp is Captain Jack Sparrow. That's me. Okay, seriously though. When I took my hair off, that was weird. Okay, so when I was a teacher, some of you guys are probably going, dude, he was a teacher? That's so cool. Most people were like, no, that's not really that cool. But I was the cool teacher. I was the cool one. I was the one that was like, that would make funny voices. And so then the kids would be like, I didn't learn anything, but he made some funny voices. It was good. So I worked in a couple of urban schools, and they didn't believe that when I lived in Atlanta, I actually frequented an African Methodist Episcopal church. Have you guys ever heard of an African Methodist Episcopal church? If you haven't, you are missing out. African Methodist Episcopal Church. That's a really crazy name, but it is a really cool idea. It's nothing like Methodist, first of all, or Episcopalian, but it is definitely African. Definitely African. So I went there. I was a photography guy. Like I did a photography shoot with somebody, and it was a wedding. It was great. They jumped over the broom. If you guys have never been part of that kind of culture, it's really cool. Okay, so but this is my story. I'm sorry, I'm going really long. So I went to this church, and I said I was there. And I took pictures and stuff, and the pastor invited me back to church. And if you invite me to church, I'm going to go to your church. I will do it. Once at least, and you will not be happy when I do it, because I'll just go and I get really excited and involved. And I said, hey, I play bass. He said, bring it. I was like, seriously? That's so cool. Okay, so I played bass in the church, and I was like the token white guy in a sea of black people. It was definitely different. So I brought that to my urban school, and I said, so I know what it's like to be in an African Methodist Episcopal church, and some of these kids were in, they were like, oh, it's like a Baptist church, or I was like, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm going to do my preacher voice. That's the whole point of this story. Because when I teach chemistry, we go to the periodic table. Is that funny? We go to the periodic table. We look for hydrogen. It's number one. Amen. Oh, I heard an amen. Mm-hmm. And so class, we're going to go to the noble gases sometime. Helium is the first noble gas. Krypton's somewhere down at the bottom. Argon's in between. But, so I would do that. And, it's kind of something to break the ice. And they're like, Mr. Palm, you're so white. And I was like, I know. It's okay. It's not a disease. It's okay. So anyway, thanks, guys.